Hey guys, so today we're making some Marry Me chickpeas. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with the recipe. So I'm going to start by sauteing some red onions. So I'm using some grapeseed oil, and then this is one red onion, and you can use shallots if you have shallots. I did double this recipe, and I got this from another YouTuber named Shakayla Felice. Thank you for this recipe, girl. And so I just added in a few cloves of fresh garlic, and then I'm adding in more oil as needed. And so next I am adding in some chickpeas that I drained and rinsed. This is 2 cans of reduced sodium chickpeas, and I am just going to saute this with my red onion as well as with the garlic. And you want to do this for a few minutes, and you also want to make sure that you season your chickpeas. So I'm using some black pepper, some salt, some adobo, some onion powder, garlic powder, some smoked paprika, and some Italian seasoning. But I don't care what seasonings you use. Just make sure your food is not bland, because we don't want no bland food, y'all, especially not no bland chickpeas, okay? And so I want to start doing meatless Mondays again, because I know that there are a few of my subscribers that are plant-based, as well as people who have gone through or going through weight loss surgery who are interested in some high protein plant-based options. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit. So I am adding in some vegetable broth, or if you have vegetable broth you can use vegetable broth, but I'm using this no chicken bouillon paste that I got from my local grocery store, or you can just use some water. Just make sure you season your food really well. And then next I'm going to add in 2 cups of some dairy-free heavy cream, or you can use any plant-based milk that you have that's unsweetened. And then I'm also going to add in a few tablespoons of some plant-based cream cheese, and I'm using this specific brand because it was highly recommended by her. But if you have a nut allergy, you might want to use a different brand, such as like BioLife. I know that Philadelphia now has a plant-based cream cheese, so you can use some of those other nut-free cream cheese if you want to. And then I am just adding in some nutritional yeast, and this is going to give it a nice nutty cheesy flavor. And I'll be sure to list the ingredients in the description box below, as well as link Shakayla's channel and the link to her recipe. Again, I doubled the recipe and added a few changes. So at this point I'm going to add in some sun-dried tomatoes that I just chopped up. And so if you do have some restrictions due to your weight loss surgery, I'm aware that using all of this oil and then the heavy cream, that's too much fat content. So I would suggest substituting it for just regular plant-based milk, or if you are able to consume dairy, just use a fat-free milk instead, and maybe just thicken it up with some cornstarch. I also added in, which didn't get recorded, I added in some fresh kale and some grape tomatoes. And so I let that simmer with the top on for about 10 minutes or 8 to 10 minutes, just so everything can kind of simmer down and thicken up a little bit. But this is really delicious. You want to make sure that you taste as you go. And I'm just going to finish it with some fresh basil that I chopped up, and this is done. You can serve this with some brown rice, some quinoa, some cauliflower rice, but this is a great meatless option. And I can put some suggestions for substitutions to make it lower fat in the description box below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.